All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to the continuation of our playthrough of the scenarios. We're ready for number 3 here, and you can see I played it once already, did pretty well, and we're going to give it another go. And this one is set in Florida. It's actually Florida, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, so southeast U.S. And we've got 9 cities, 26 rural businesses here. And our hometown is Jacksonville. This is considered advanced, so it's a little harder than the ones we've had so far. Flagler's Folly. In 1905, Florida is still largely undeveloped with railroads, but there are resourceful businessmen who can see Florida's potential as a tourist magnet. Take control of the Florida East Coast Railway and build a thriving tourism industry in Florida. Connect Key West to your rail network and create a unique overseas bridge. All right. So let's see what we've got here. Now, we've played with the General, we've played with the Entrepreneur, with the lag here's getting me. With the Engineers, we've done the General, we did Scenario 1 with the General, Scenario 2 with the Engineer, and the first time I played this, I used the Entrepreneur, and she was fine. And I guess we could use her again. She'd be all right. Really good bonus on express trains, and of course that's where the money is. And this is decent. You get a little gain here, and this cannot be overcome, I guess. So she's okay. I think there's 3 yeses here. I'd still find the Professor is tough because of this is amazing, right? And this is actually pretty strong, but this getting less revenue from passengers and mail is just really tough because that's where your money is in this game. And then you got the lady is, she gets almost nothing. This is a little benefit. You could, build industries and rate. Nah. You got to have something that helps you at the beginning. So let's do the Entrepreneur and get that express train stuff going. So this is pretty much what we've been seeing all along. We've got no competitors, $2 million. We do have region concessions. We're going to have to buy our way into different states. And we will be founding the city of Miami. So the factor here is 1.4. It's a little more than we've been seeing. The tasks are probably a little more, the timing is a little more strict, I think, because the rest of this is the same thing.
Ah, there you are. Welcome to sunny Florida. I hope the journey was pleasant. Unfortunately, it can't have been very fast because any significant rail network yet remains to be built. Our client for this assignment is Henry Flagler. He's one of the founders of Standard Oil and works closely with a certain John D. Rockefeller. Here in Florida, however, he sees great potential in tourism and has already written down some tasks for us.
Okay, see what we have to do. Reach 10,000 citizens in Miami. We can see it's 900, so that means we've got to found the city and grow it. And it's telling us we can do a settler bonus to improve the growth. 7 goods in Jacksonville means grow Jacksonville, and grow this region means grow Jacksonville, Pensacola, and Tallahassee. So these 2 are kind of the same thing. If you're going to grow Jacksonville, you're going to get this done. Let's see where we are. I ran through the engines quickly just to get them out of the way. I will tell you there's an amazing one here. We have access to the Flying Scotsman. It's 134 miles per hour and 187% popularity. That includes research bonuses we've gotten and personnel bonuses. So it's fast and it's highly popular. Now it does consume a lot. The maintenance requirements are a fair amount. And then you've got this, for freight, you've got this mixed use Santa Fe. 89 miles an hour, 204% traction. So it's a really good freight engine and it's fast. And we got some other options here, the Bavarian, and the Mountain is actually a nice cheap freight. 70 miles an hour is decent, and 200, but it's not as good as the other one. So why wouldn't we? I like to run the best possible train. So to me, that's the Santa Fe for freight and the Flying Scotsman for sure for express. So we know what we have to do. Let's go see what our research says. And here's the crapshoot. What are we going to draw? Processing, we definitely want that. Let's see. Maintenance time, definitely want that, especially with our character. Less maintenance, we definitely want that with our character. We absolutely want this. Immigration office, you can grow cities faster. Processing, yes, we absolutely want that. Wouldn't mind having that just because the in-service training is the only one we bumped up in our employee profile. That's good. Oh my word. This is a horrible one. Oh, this is horrible. We're missing so many that we'd love to have. That we're going to have to go back and pick up. Amount of bonds would be great. It's just, oh my word. Track construction costs are less. Tunnels less. Construction of all buildings is, this is horrible. This is a much worse draw than when I played it before. Oh my goodness. Okay, this kind of sucks. What are we going to do? I'd like to find two 100s that would work and give us a nice couple of things. Like, for example, here, more packages. Yeah, we'll take that to get more mail bags, right? And then we could do processing for 100. Maintenance for 100. Processing for 100. Let's do the maintenance time because that's her weakness anyway. Okay, so more mail bags, less time in maintenance. All right. Now, I watched another video by that hillbilly astrologer dude, and I swear he makes the worst videos, but man, I always learn something. And he set up this ring of passenger mail and just had people flying all over the place. So we're going to emulate that to an extent. So we got to get down here. We got bonuses here too. Miami 250, see, 450, 600, 750, a million. So $1 million in bonuses we can grab. So let's do a rapid expansion Helene style. And we are Helene, so that works. We got to start in Jacksonville. So let's leapfrog out here and get this kind of out in the middle a little bit. Kind of out here like that. And then let's go to down this way. Let's buy our way into South Florida. And put a station here in Tampa. Maybe as far over this way as it'll let us. And I actually wouldn't mind having this one. Let me think about this. That's enough. I want to have enough space to get one in here without having to mess with this water, without having to mess with Tampa Bay. So, I think this is okay where it is. So let's go. We'll do 1-to-1 connection, meaning platform 1 to platform 1.
I found this on the web.
Good Lord, Siri. Okay, let's get, all right, I'm going to plan out maintenance. We're going to have Key West, Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville, and then all these other cities connected. So I think for maintenance, we'll start yes, no, yes, no. Okay, well, that answers that question. So here, we're going to start out with a restaurant and a post office. Down here in Tampa, we'll only put in the restaurant. Okay, and so we'll start our line up here to get the most bang for the buck right off the bat. And we'll do the Flying Scotsman. Okay, that'll get us going on 1. And please forgive my voice today. I'm really struggling today. I'll do the best I can. All right. So this will be a 2-2 to Miami. Miami to here. We will move that Indian village because we want the straightest shot we can possibly get. This would get both buildings. It'll get a restaurant and a post office. And we'll start from this end since it has both bonuses. Express, 2, 3, go. And then we'll go over here and get this connection bonus to Jacksonville. Let's put it up. Let's see. I think we'll put it up here. Now, there's going to be stuff coming from underneath here. I think what we might do with this one, we're actually going to go out of track 3 here and then run a straight line into track 1 on this side. And that we will buy access into Georgia to allow us to come up here like this. And we're going to want that access anyway. So let's get this to where we've got we want no tunnels or bridges, but straightest line we can reasonably get. All right, that'll do. This will be a maintenance station. We're going to put maintenance on every other one in case you haven't figured that out for now. So 1, 2, express, 1, 2, 3, go. And then let's go out here to Pensacola, kind of turn it so it can go up to Montgomery as well. And this will be a 2-2. And we can move it right between those two like that. And we can go get some more money. Lay that track. Put in the restaurant and post office here, and do a line from here to here, express. All right, I'm going to stop talking. It's obvious what I'm doing now, and I'll finish this off and I'll be back. Okay, so we've got our full network going. We should have everybody should be able to go to every city except Key West, and we'll attach Key West in a little bit. So you can see Charleston has passengers everywhere, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 63 passengers are going to go out every week. And 56 mail every week going from here to here. So this train is going to have no trouble making good money. You can see it's not making anything right now, but it will make good money. And all of these will, particularly when we get to express status. Yeah, we're getting them. See that? And this is the other thing. She gets the bonus for express. Well, all these trains are going to have express status. And look at the money that she's making. It's scary to make that much money that early from those trains. That's nice. Okay. So we want to really hone in on getting these early tasks done as quickly as we can. Growing these 3 cities and founding Miami and growing it. So, how are we going to do this? Let's go. The biggest thing we want now is we want to stay off those lines and keep those lines as express lines. If they stay express and she keeps getting her bonuses, we're going to keep making a whole lot of money. So what I'm going to do here is put in stations kind of down through here. because the way the game's made, where you can't build your track through the city without touching the city track, it's almost an easier thing if you have all these stations set up. So we're going to have these stations set up like so, and then we're going to take the money that we get from our lines, and we're going to connect them up at least one time. First pass, we'll make our first set of tracks. Up through here like this. Okay, I don't like that speed. Let's see. What's going on here? Take that out. There we go. Max all the way, 0 all the way. That's what we want to see. And pause. Look how that money's racking up. It's scary, actually. Okay, and in here like this. Okay, now what we want to do, you know what, we could double track it. My goodness, we're just printing money here. So let's go like so. Like so. All right, now let's get our switches. And our signals. And the first thing we want is a line that goes from here to here, hauling freight and running full, although that shouldn't be a problem, with the Santa Fe. Off she goes. That'll give us the 8 meat we need to found Miami. Then the only wood for Miami is right up here, and we've got this nice thing where we've got three items right together. So we're going to put a station right in the middle of them, and we'll hook up now with our nice little double track we got running down there to Miami. Double that back and give it a grid line or gridiron, and then set our signals like so, and we're going to set up a line from here to Miami. It's only going to haul wood, and it's going to run full, and we're going to run the Santa Fe for our freight. We'll start that one, and then we're going to copy that line, and then we're going to copy that line again. There we go. Now we've got our 3 trains running down there to give us the logs we need. Then we're going to go down here and put another freight station on the other side of Miami. And we're going to go put a station on this grain down here. And we're going to run a line between here and here. And set up track that goes from here to here. Freight. Running full. And go. Okay. Now that runs twice, and then these four trains get down there, and we're done founding Miami, and then we'll have to grow it. Now we need to get going on this whole growth thing for Tallahassee. So the freight station we left out right off the bat is this guy here in Jacksonville. So we'll put a freight station here when we have some money. Okay, like that, I think. Okay. And we're going to want it to be able to talk directly to this guy. And double track it back. Okay. Now we need to go out and get some supply towers out here. Let's go in the order we started these lines. So 1, 2, and so on. So I'll be back when I get that done. Okay, now we've got supplies. We don't have maintenance on our freight yet, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, we need to be able to bypass Tallahassee for sure. So let's go ahead and build that. We can do it down, well, where? Not too low, maybe here. And we would like, think about this. All right, let's set this up to run like this. In fact, actually, let's drag this guy out. Now, they just recently released the first big update, which was really a lot of bug fixes and improvements, and seems pretty nice. One thing they certainly didn't do was change the colors and make this more visible, because it certainly isn't more visible. That'll continue to be my biggest gripe, I think. Guess we gotta have something to gripe about. Okay. All right, let's start running trains to here. And we won't make those run full, so we don't end up with traffic jams here. And that's, what didn't it like about that? Oh, there must be, yeah. We're missing signals in this little, in this section. And a switch, okay. Okay, I would get some stuff going to there. We definitely need a line that's going to exchange goods. And I see a missing switch. And we'll fix the switch. And make sure we've got signals all the way along this. All right, the idle exchange goods at least between these three. Get that going. So here goes the meat. And if we come down here, oh, we've already, goodness gracious, we've already established Miami. That was fast. One line we don't, well, there's some lines we don't need then. Okay. We don't need 3 of these, so I'm going to dump 2 of them. And at Pensacola, Miami, we can keep, no, we don't need that either. We'll dump it. Okay. We'll keep the grain line. And we'll keep well, that's it, isn't it? We'll keep 1 line of grain, okay? And then I think what we'll do, now how do we want to do this? I think we're going to have these 3 plus Tampa fed out of here. Well, no, let's see. These 3 will be fed out of here for sure. Then Tampa and Miami will be a 2-city cluster. Miami is going to get, well, they're going to get a settler bonus first. Then they're going to get a meat industry, and we'll have a beer meat line between Tampa and Miami. And then we'll get 1, 2, 3, bring some logs from here to these 2 cities. That'll be your 4 main goods plus beer meat, and they'll be missing cloth. Now the problem with this whole setup is there's only 1 wool and 1 cloth. So we could add another cloth. We could do a cloth like Jacksonville and have it, in fact I think it's what, we could either do that, we got 2 choices. We could do that, we got several choices. Or we could bring Atlanta into the party. Atlanta into the party. Atlanta into the party. We could do a warehouse here and have a freight connection from Atlanta to this warehouse, and have like corn, fruit, veggies come into that warehouse, as well as cloth, which is Not something I typically do, but this is an unusual case. Cloth come here. Then we could have this side feed grain and wood and sugar from down here into this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah. Let's go for that. That sounds good. And what do we want to do first? I think first we want to save up enough money and get that settler bonus in Miami. Oh, shoot. Why are we waiting? Let's go get some more money. And she's making money so fast that the company value is just skyrocketing. All right, so let's pay a settler bonus. And let's put in the meat industry in Miami. And in fact, let's set up, well, let's see. Let's just do it like this. Let's go like that. Go. Okay, meat and corn coming in there. And let's go ahead while I'm down here and thinking about it and do a line between here and here. Actually, we'll start at Tampa. And this will be a freight line. Let's see. Yeah. And that's beer meat. Good. she just prints money. Okay. Let's go here. Let's put repairs and a warehouse here. In this warehouse, that's maintenance. In this warehouse, we're going to take in corn, cloth, veggies, and fruit. And we're going to have a matching warehouse over here. And I think we will knock down that passenger line, run our freight line out like this and into that like so. And I'm going to keep them separate. I mean, we could pretty it up and run them together, but we're going to keep them separate, I think. Let's get that closer to max. It doesn't matter really in this case, but we'll go like that, and then we'll double track that. Okay. And like this. And like this. Then we'll reattach our passenger line so we can get that revenue going again. Track 2 coming out of here, going to there. 3% tunnel, I like it. Okay. There we go. So that line's reestablished. Got our freight line running over it. It's perfect. And then we'll go down here and put in a line that runs from here to here. We'll double track that. Oops, already had that one and this one. Okay. Okay, is that our first quarter? Let's see. Our first quarter was 4.7 million minus a million, 3.7 million, 2.8 in passengers and 2 million in mail. And that's with a single train running between each city. Decent, decent. Now, I don't recall. Yeah, we need to get. See, we need this to be able to come down here. Like this. And we need to start feeding here to here. Feed from here to here. At least one train. Okay. Now we need a train that runs out of here and goes up to Atlanta. And we'll get a freight line. I must be missing switches up here. Freight line from here to here. And if it happens to take some nice stuff back to Atlanta, that's perfectly okay. Okay, we get that going to get some cloth going, and then we're going to need a line that goes here, 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 and here. Okay. All right, let's stop right there. We're getting the basics of our growth going. We've got actually have Miami growing. That's not going to last though. We've got to do a better job feeding them stuff. And we'll watch them, and when they hit 30, of course, we'll give them an immigration office and keep them growing. But to get these guys going now, we need to add sugar into this. Make sure we have enough trains running this line. And I do want to see, did any of them... Yes, the Pensacola took this bypass. That's good. So, okay, basically a good start. Pretty good economy, all things considered. And very, very simple to set up. And we need to focus on city growth, and we'll do that next episode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.